Hey everyone, it's Jenny Dietrich back with another Spin Sucks Inquisition. And today I have somebody who is not only a modern blogging masterclass student, not only a communicator by trade, but also an emerging leader. And I'm going to let him tell you a little bit about that. But please, sir, first, tell us who you are and what you do.
I am Dan McCue, digital marketing strategist at Grinnell Mutual Reinsurance Company here in beautiful Grinnell, Iowa. Day job.
Day job in Iowa.
And then spouse, parent, and communication freelancer by night.
By night. And tell us about the Emerging Leadership Program.
Yeah. So we here at Grinnell Mutual, we're in beautiful Iowa, and we started 3 years ago an Emerging Leader Program. There was just a recognition that in the insurance industry in particular, there are a lot of, this is for your viewers, for the Spin Sucks community, there's a real need within the insurance industry because a lot of people are going to retire in the next decade.
Right.
And so one of the ways that we wanted to address that is identify folks, I guess, including myself.
Awesome. That's awesome. You could lead an insurance company someday.
I could. Yeah, they didn't kick me out of the program, so there's a chance. There is a chance. Yeah, but as you know, Jeannie, leadership is not title. It's really it's mindset. And it's about how you use your influence. And so got to get to know on a much deeper level a cohort. There's 7 of us in the program this year, and there are people doing claims and underwriting, and then there's this marketing guy.
You know what though? First of all, from the perspective that we always complain that we don't have a seat at the table, that's pretty impressive.
It is.
It's really impressive.
Yeah.
So I was lucky enough to spend about 5 hours with some of your industry peers a couple of weeks ago.
That's right. Yes.
And here's what I found interesting. Almost everybody is working with an outside agency to help with digital marketing, with social, with content, with all those things, search engine optimization, but not one of them, not one, hires a PR firm for that. It's advertising agencies or search firms.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know why that is? I'm totally throwing this at you and you were not expecting it.
I don't know why that is, but I will speculate. I'm going to offer a theory here.
I have a theory too, so let's hear it.
Okay, so here's my theory. So as far as the advertising front, historically, insurance companies have tended to work through advertising as a way, generally brand awareness. Also with insurance, you've got a constraint. There's a lot of both state and federal regulations.
Sure.
And I know my legal team very well when it comes to creating content.
I'm sure you do.
In a good way. I have great colleagues over in the legal department. But there's certainly, especially with certain companies or certain folks in the industry, there's very much this concern of that's a great idea, but what will the regulators say? So there's this building in of the process. And I think ad firms in general are kind of accustomed to that kind of.
Interesting.
As far as the PR part, and this is the nut to me. I think insurance companies in general fail to seize on the opportunity to tell their story, and so so they go to the ad firm because they think the ad firm will help them tell the story better than the PR firm. A theory I disagree with, hence attending the Modern Blogging Masterclass and some of the other things that we're doing on the content front. But I think there's some evidence to back that up. If you look at some of the successful national campaigns, the flow for Progressive has 3 times the likes of Progressive Insurance. Mayhem has many times the likes.
Of course.
So there's always that desire of kind of the mascot to tell the story better than the company, because we're selling an intangible, selling a promise.
And you're selling something that nobody really wants to talk about until it's time to renew.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's hard. Imagine it's hard to tell that story.
Yeah. It can be for most customers a transactional, low touch business, which is different than a lot of other industries.
Sure. Lots different.
Yeah.
Even different than like toothpaste or mac and cheese or very different.
Yeah.
Of course, those industries aren't
packaged goods. But look, even Progressive is doing that. If you look at their current campaign, they're marketing themselves as like a consumer.
Yeah. Which is really interesting. I'd be curious to see their numbers. Maybe I'll have to look that up. Maybe that's a case study I'll do.
It would be, I would do that case study with you.
Would you?
Yeah.
All right, done. Deal. All right, so let's talk about your career so far.
Oh,
what's one of the biggest mistakes you've made?
Ever, or just in the past 6 months?
Let's talk last 6 months.
Okay. Last 6 months, I've gotten out of the habit of writing. So I took a class and I was really good about writing, and then I
shame on you.
I know. So what I'm trying to get back to is getting back in the habit of writing. So kind of taking a step back and looking at my work and saying, what am I working on that I can take that's appropriate to share with a wider audience?
Yep.
And so with Nick Westergaard's conference in September with the Social Brand Forum, one of the things I'm doing, albeit very slowly, is going back through my notes and going back through the presenter's slides and saying, here's what I learned, and here's how I think it could impact you, whether you're an independent insurance agent or a small business person, any of us engaged in the marketing.
So,
I'm going to
put you on the spot again. Top 3 things you learned at that conference, and since I didn't get to do the closing keynote.
Okay, so one, Andy Crespedina is better than advertised.
Yes.
He is just, what more can I say? I think you are such a devotee of Andy, and so I went in with these very high expectations, and he exceeded them. He
always does.
He's so knowledgeable about the analytics, and he does a great job of saying, here are the data pubes, and now let's look at the data and actually say, what's the action here? What can I do to use this marketing tool, this website, to help me get better business results?
You know what I love about Andy is you'll be out to dinner with him, and he'll say, I have this idea, and he'll pull out his notebook that he carries around with him, literally, and he'll be like, okay, so I was thinking that on this day, at this time, you should write this blog post on this. And then he'll show me the map he's done, and I'll go, okay, I'll do that tomorrow. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I've got this one.
Yeah. That's awesome.
And an amazing person too. I had some wonderful conversations. And if you ever have the opportunity to be in the same space as him, to just watch him, his graciousness, just a wonderful human being, and also a fellow parent now. So he said
he is a fellow parent now. Yes, he is.
Yes. So we shared some dad stories. Yeah. So the wife takes care of the baby at night, and he takes care of the wife in the morning. Which is very important. So,
very important.
That was takeaway number 1. Takeaway number 2, I'm saving number 3 for the experience of the conference. But takeaway number 2 was Snapchat. Jed Record. I don't know if you've met Jed or not. Okay. But again, another wonderful person, and it's really become a leading voice on Snapchat. And we have these debates in our office, like, oh, should we Snapchat? Should we not Snapchat? Yeah. And so he both challenged me to think about Snapchat in a new way, but also kind of confirmed some of the limitations that I see for it as a marketing tool.
Interesting.
So in terms of the new way, it is creativity. He framed it as the most creative social network out there right now. And I hadn't thought of it.
I would agree with that. I would agree.
Yeah. And then, you start thinking, and you're like, oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But it is, it's top of the funnel. and it's very good at awareness, but very weak on call to action. And so, that's the challenge for me is as we look at using Snapchat and some of these other emerging marketing and digital marketing tools, what is the opportunity to test this, to try this out, to see if it helps us to tell our story? And I'm still struggling with that with Snapchat as a way to, for us as an insurance company.
As a highly regulated industry, I imagine that's, because it's not something you can get approval on and,
right.
You gotta just go. You just gotta
exactly. Yeah. We're not a sports organization. Right. We're not a lifestyle brand.
Speaking of sports, are you rooting for the Cubs to win?
I thought about
the correct answer is yes. The correct answer is yes.
The correct answer is I'm an Ohio native, and I'm so excited to see. No one is complaining about it. Like everyone's just happy that there are two teams.
Right. Yeah, I agree with that.
Can get behind.
Yeah. Totally agree.
This Inquisition is at this weird moment in history, right? Like we're on the cusp of Game 6. By the time people watch this,
it'll be over. Yeah.
And then like Halloween happened yesterday, and the election is a week from today. Like
this is weird. You're right.
Yeah, like everyone should watch this Inquisition because it's this peculiar snapshot.
Weird moment in time. Yep.
Oh,
so the last. Sorry.
Social brand form. The people. There are much like the SpinSucks community. There are people doing amazing, incredible marketing work with companies and organizations you haven't heard of. And especially over the past 4.5 years, I've really kind of, because of work-life balance, and then and work, very much kind of narrowed my focus to an insurance marketing. And so to just kind of expand that a little bit wider and like, oh my goodness, you're here in Iowa City or you're here somewhere else in the Midwest and you're doing amazing work and we're doing the same things for different industries. And so just to reconnect with colleagues and make new connections, it was really rewarding.
And it's nice Midwest people.
It is nice Midwest. We are,
We're very nice.
Yeah.
I've been in the Midwest long enough, I can say we. All right, so we're going into 2017, and I'm sure you're starting to think about planning and all those kinds of things beyond Snapchat. What's one of the trends you're really excited about?
Excited about. Well, obviously rebranding. Very excited.
Right. Very excited about rebranding.
But more deeply than that. I'm actually very excited about internal communication.
Are you?
I am. And I mentioned this emerging leadership program. So that the last thing I have to do to be an official emerging leader is to give a capstone, to give this is what I learned, this is what it means.
Sure.
And one of the things that I've learned that I'm going to talk about is the power of story. And really how so many of us fail to seize that opportunity that we have every day. So whether that's in our own personal careers, and of course, SpinSucks, we see many examples of people who've seen the light and they're telling their story. But even at a company level, like we have a story to tell, and this rebrand is an opportunity for us to tell that story. Most of it is when we got the project, this was something we talked about, because kind of like, a rebrand, like we're just going to have a kickoff event and that's it. And I'm like, no. We have this, most of us that work in organizations, we don't get many opportunities. Julia Camarano and I talked about this. Another SpinSucks. No, that doesn't sound right. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway,
come up with a better name.
When I put it out there to the masterclass group, Julia said, "Oh, we need to talk," and she shared her experience before she started her own firm of working for a national casino company that went through a huge rebrand.
Right.
And what she shared really helped me influence my emerging leader colleagues on this is cool. This is a big deal. Take it seriously, and we can really tap into who we are as a culture. This group here, and help us be better at what we do.
Love it. What are you reading right now, as if you have time to read?
Oh, what am I reading right now? Do you want like after the kids go to bed or before kids go to bed?
Ooh, well, before the kids go to bed is probably things like Creepy Carrots. Do you have Creepy Carrots?
No, is that a good one?
Yeah, it's new.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I think I've heard of that one.
It's pretty good.
Our kids, what are our kids into right now? Our oldest is into the Little House on the Prairie series.
Nice. How old is she?
She's 7.
Perfect.
And she actually went as Laurel Ingalls.
She did.
Oh, she did. With the bonnet and everything.
I have to see pictures. You have to send me.
I will send you pictures after the Inquisition.
All right, I have to see this.
And then the other 2 went as a rattlesnake and Spider-Man.
A rattlesnake.
We could do a whole Inquisition about my middle child. She will be on the Inquisition someday. She will be running. It's Hannah's
awesome.
Living in it. There we go. But what are the kids into? Oh my God, they're just into all sorts of.
Would you like to see my
I do.
My microphone.
I love it.
So you and I would get along very well.
They just love to read. Who are the authors that we're into right now? The Otis series, Lauren Long.
Oh yeah.
That's really good and very Midwestern.
Yep.
There's another one that we love, and it just went out of my head. But the kids love all this. Oh, of course. Mo Willems.
Oh yeah.
Just Penny Mo Willems book. Yeah,
awesome.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then John Clausen's books are usually pretty good. There's one more that I'm forgetting. And then Justin Roberts, who's there in Chicago, he wrote a book last year. Kindy. He's a singer writer, writes kids.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. But he wrote a book about the smallest girl in the smallest grade.
I'll have to check it out.
That's good.
All right. So after the kids go to bed?
So after the kids go to bed, well, obviously I read a lot of leadership books.
Right.
And First Break All the Rules and all these. But now I'm getting back to fun books. So there are 3 on my nightstand right now. One is Jen Cicero's You Are a Badass.
Yep.
That was recommended by a friend. She actually lent me her copy and wrote her name.
Wow. I need this back.
Yeah, that's what she said. And then, but Gretchen Rubin's Happier at Home.
Yep.
Working through that. And then the third is the autobiography by Nelson Mandela, A Long Walk Home, which I've been working on for over a year.
Yeah.
So happy.
Yeah.
But the scary part is he writes about these things that happened 60, 70 years ago. And at least I read it and I go,
it's still happening.
Yeah, basically. Yeah. So it's, like we've made progress and yet not really.
Yeah, I know. And that's one of the things the election has proved, I think, is.
I think so too. Yeah. There's dialogue. So where there's dialogue, there's hope.
True. And hopefully, examples and bad case studies and things like that help to bring out. Yeah, you're right. So do you have time to Netflix binge? Paula loves this question. Yeah.
So the Netflix binge is, of course, My Little Pony: Friendship is Magic. Of course, but it's actually pretty good. I mean, there are the bronies out there, and they're right. This, as far as a kid show goes, it's pretty good. But there are some out there. There are some out there that are not very good. Our son, who just turned 4, he likes these dino trucks.
Yeah.
So if you remember the G.I. Joe, the sort of good versus evil, very simplistic. Yeah, this dino trucks. I mean, the concept is great. They're these giant machines in dinosaur times, and they're all shaped like different dinosaurs. So that part's I get that part, but the storyline is
terrible.
And then the kids were into Dinosaur Train for a while, which is pretty good, but there are some plot holes. How do dinosaurs? And my wife and I disagree on what the critical plot hole is. For me, it's they are there's some sort of collectivist society that have figured out how to travel time and build railroads and talk. And she's like, but where do they get the money for the tickets? And I'm like, all those things. That's the way.
That's amazing.
Ticket. Like you can accept the other three, but the ticket.
But the ticket. Where'd you get the money for the ticket?
Yeah. But Netflix so my coworkers have started Netflix binging The West Wing.
Oh yeah.
So I get all these West Wing updates and I go, yeah, in 3 more years, I will totally catch up to you.
Totally going to be there in 3 years.
Totally going to be
Hopefully you'll still be on Netflix by then.
Yeah. But
I have to buy the box set.
Exactly. But what I have been binging is the Hamilton soundtrack.
Oh yeah, I love the Hamilton soundtrack. Yeah.
And now the kids like it.
Do they?
Oh yeah. Yeah. At a certain point, we're just like, we listen to this too much and like, they don't pick up on all the swearing in it. So,
yes.
So our son likes the line, "The world turned upside down." And then one of the girls likes the not thrown away my shot. And then anything with the Schuyler sisters. They just want to hear the Schuyler sisters.
I love it.
It's great.
Well, Dan, Laura, Dan.
Hi, Dan.
Hello, Laura. How are you?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I am also wonderful. How's the beautiful Pacific Northwest today?
I am actually in New England. I'm in that Portland.
Oh, well, how's beautiful New England then?
I know Portland. Wonderful. When you say Portland, you have to definitely determine.
I know, but I did live in the other Portland for quite a little while, so I'm like a Portland slut, basically. I've been in Portland.
I've been with all the Portlands.
So anyways, Dan, are you out on a park bench? You look like you're lovely and
he's in the hallway.
I'm in the hallway. Here we go, right?
Oh, that's so picturesque and beautiful.
And then, wait.
Those fluorescent lights give you good, that's good.
Right, yeah. A little better there. He has nice light. Nice light.
Yes, you have very nice lighting. Well done. Well done. Well, Dan, are you ready for 5-second rule?
I am ready for the 5-second rule.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm in advance. I'm sorry.
As long as I get the easy questions, I'm in.
You'll get the easy questions. Trust me.
Don't worry, Dan. We've got you covered.
Okay.
All right, Jenny. Would you please name 3 foods that are organically orange?
Carrots, oranges, mangoes.
Oh, that was right. I'm going to give you that because I'm in a good mood today. So I'm going to let you have that right under the buzzer. Mangoes. Good job.
Thank you.
Okay. Dan, would you please name 3 types of Halloween candy that should be outlawed?
Oh, candy corn, anything with coconut in it, and Charleston Chew.
Charleston Chew, I can give you that one. I can give you that one.
So not a coconut fan at all, or just?
Actually, you know what? I take that back. I just wanted to get the coconut one in so I could hit the 5 seconds. I don't think the kids got any coconut last night, but they wouldn't eat it, so I totally eat it for them.
Okay. All right. You know what? I appreciate your honesty there, but totally acceptable to lie to get in under the buzzer.
Yeah.
Really, yeah, I understand.
I agree.
I know how I'm being.
We allow that.
Yeah, we will totally allow lying to win. Okay, Janine, would you please name 3 spells that witches cast?
Oh man, I can only think of like fairy godmother spells. No, I got like bibbidi bobbidi boo.
Oh, that's a good one.
And then I was trying to go through like the Horcruxes in Harry Potter.
So you're getting really specific. When I thought about this, I was like, oh, they could have a witch's brew, and then they might have like, and then they might have like codes, and then they might turn you into
it. I thought you meant like I had to say the actual.
No, I mean I'm impressed. That would have been. Yeah, no, that was above and beyond. I was just thinking like, first grade spells here.
I think you should get full credit for that. I mean,
thank you, Dan.
Thank you.
Yeah, well, Dan's a diplomat here.
We have very good family friends their 10-year-old is totally into Harry Potter, and she has a notebook full of all of the spells written out, and then she'll quiz you. I don't know. I read Harry Potter like 10 years ago. I have no idea. Yeah.
Ginny has her like flashcards. What are you studying, Ginny? Oh, just Harry Potter spells.
Yeah, because otherwise you hang out with her and she's like one after another, and you're like, she'll be like, what's your favorite book? And what did you like about it? And I don't know, I read it 10 years ago.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Okay. Dan, would you please name 3 muscles in your arm?
3 muscles in my arm? The thumb muscle, the bicep, and the tricep? I don't know.
Okay.
The thumb muscle.
The thumb muscle.
Right?
The thumb muscle? Bicep, and what else did you say?
Because I have no idea what the names of the muscles are in there.
Brachialis and but bicep, tricep, and thumb muscle.
I'll give you that.
Yeah, that's fair enough. It's not the official name, but everyone knows what you're
thumb
talking
muscle.
I can see like the doctors in anatomy lab. So now we're going to dissect the thumb.
This is why you're in insurance.
Everyone in class, they'd be like, oh yeah, the thumb muscle.
Well, that's true, actually. Everybody would know.
Yeah.
Okay, Ginny, would you please name 3 states that start with the letter A?
Alaska, Arkansas, Arizona.
Good job. Look at that was like 2 seconds. Nice. Well done. Very well done. Okay. All right. Dan, would you please name 3 phases of the moon?
Oh, whole. No, not whole. We're trying to get whole, new, and a quarter.
Okay,
I like whole.
From now on, I'm going to be like,
it's going to be a whole moon. Have you seen the whole moon?
Forever.
Yep.
I might have to write like a blog post about the whole moon. The whole moon last night was really.
Yeah.
People are
new trending topic: whole moon.
Whole moon.
Love it.
We could get people to go with that though. We could make up a whole story.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
People would be all about it. We should actually do that.
We would get our own Know Your Meme entry, and there'd be or Urban Dictionary, and people would be like, back in 2016,
randomly,
Inquisition, the whole moon
was invented.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Ginny, would you please name 3 things that are supposed to be bad luck?
Black cats, walking underneath a ladder, and breaking a mirror.
Good job. Nice. All right. Dan, would you please name 3 things that ghosts do?
Scare people, haunt houses, and get eaten by Pac-Man.
That's amazing.
You should get bonus points for that one.
I think you get an extra point for that. That's amazing.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, that's impressive.
We actually we had a Halloween parade yesterday, and there was one group of employees that dressed as Pac-Man and the ghosts.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so that's where that, now you know.
That's why it's top of mind.
Right. Very nice. Okay. All right. We are on our last one. Ginny, would you please name 3 animals people have as pets that are not a cat or a dog?
Parakeets, snakes, and gerbils.
Good. Very good job. All right. All right, Dan, would you please name 3 coffee drinks that aren't like black coffee?
Ooh, Olay, latte, and cappuccino.
Nice.
I was hoping you go with the A at the end. Cappuccino A. Latte. Olay. Awesome. Dan, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. This was fun.
Tell everybody where they can find you on the interwebs.
Oh, on the interwebs. I can be found several places. You can connect with me on the Twitter while we still have a Twitter.
True.
Yeah, I hope we keep the Twitter.
I hope we do too. I can't imagine it's going to go away entirely, but.
At McCue Dan, MCC.
At McCue Dan, got it.
And then connect with me on LinkedIn as well. And then I actually need to redo my personal website. So when I
don't tell anyone.
Yeah. So there is a website, but don't go to it. So
that goes to the earlier comment about writing more.
Exactly.
Got it.
Exactly.
Well, thank you. It's really good to see you.
Oh, and you should connect with my day job, Grinnell Mutual. We're all over the interwebs.
You are all over the interwebs.
Yeah, the Facebook, the face pages, the LinkedIn, the Twitter, YouTube,
everywhere, and maybe soon on the Snapchat.
Yeah,
maybe soon on the Snapchat. That's right.
Thank you. It's really good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Thanks, Dan. Great to meet you.